the mid lane bans. You could see the Novaria already being taken out.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if the Eve could be the next consideration if you're Liquid.
I mean,
the Fredrin Eve too looks like a terrifying combo if you look at it.
I love the Eve, the thought of the Eve making an appearance here, but at the same time, we're noticing something that's not panned out here. Where's the Kimmy?
Ooh,
Where
right.
is the Kimmy here? Where's it gonna slot in? So usually that has been on the first docket here for a lot of our games.
Yeah, that's true. So the Kimmy, the Eve could be options here for Aurora, but for their last physical damage. But it's not
Like the big damage.
It's not the same as the Yuzhongs, as the Arlots.
It's not big damn.
But it adds up to the crowd control, to the layer of surprise that we can see from them. I mean, the real world AOG.
Yeah, the amount of catch. That's a lot of catch.
That's
right
a lot
here.
already.
So we'll see. We are loading up into the map, ladies and gentlemen, for the first game of this best of 7. It is going to be one for the books. Let's throw it over to our esteemed TriCast, the We Bear Bros.
Rockhart, Brigida, thank you so much. An amazing pre-show, an amazing opening, and it's electrifying here in the MPL-Philippine Arena. It's Season 16's Grand Finals. It is us, the We Bear Bros, Nice, Leo, and Redmar, to take you guys through, hopefully, 7 games.
Ooh, 7-game grand finals, and we're in for a surprise. Light gets his Franco back. Liquid did everything they could to deny help which EXP laner better.
Turtle now at half health. Carltini rolling Demon Kite out of that pit. RWM the answer. Sanji catches a good amount of salvos. Sanford draws first blood on Demon Kite. Turtle gets reset. Yue chasing Sanji. A shield on this Eve. Not gonna save him from Yue. And Yue is way behind enemy lines. How's he gonna survive? Like it's the flicker back, surfing it up the Demon Kite. He is ready. And in comes Kiel, serving up a kill for the cavalry.
And look, Yue is still alive. Is he going to be able to escape this? He has wings by wings. He's trying.
Yue,
No way.
very low.
Piercer rush. Of course, he's going to be second building that, but a different flavor. AOG.
Coming in, Daddy JP. Someone forced by OHEF. Light the middle of it all. Real world manipulation, the answer. Keep it. The homecoming hero down. Light bites it.
Great use of the real world manipulation. No more Zaman Force here. Here comes the clap back by Aurora.
Then an airstrike coming through. Several salvos caught in by the patriarch of the...
All right, Hook's going to land here. They're in position. We got to watch out where Sanji decides to set up this RWM, but they're just going to blitz the turtle.
Liquid denying rollout response. An AOG called back. They will have to wait. And oh my god, the damage from Liquid. Edward and Demon Kite gone immediately.
You just got dudes jumping all
Enough to fight into this. Waiting for the feathered airstrike of the Forces to come back. Demon Kite now has a Sky Piercer, so Liquid has to be careful because a big turn by Aurora will hurt.
Okay, they're going to start up half health on this last turtle of the game. Demon Kite and Carl facing off. There they go.
Edward into 4. JP intersecting Demon Kite. Can Edward get out of here? Feathered airstrike. Do it. Backing off. 7 force by OHEF. Edward already down. Demon Kite follows quickly. Aurora can't find nothing.
WM. Look at this. They're going to push them off the turret.
Demon Kite got 4 on him. 7 force by OHEF. The bite down. The hook. OHEF only takes him down. He's a 2-man trade. 1-for-1. JP for DK. Light forced to use the freeze, and he still gets caught by Sanjin.
Pull someone. It's not a guaranteed kill. This kill's going to be used by JP. Lord's going to go for a little bit of a reset. Demon Kite's still up there with Carl. But look at the zoning. This is the potential we're talking about. JP's going to pop the revival.
Lord's very low. Sanford on the 2. Carlton secures. And there's like by Yue. This is a good position for that ult, but there's not enough space for Aurora to take advantage of that Liquid.
Kite, which again needs time, but then he couldn't get that time because he also had to act as a secondary frontliner for the team. So it was a risk that Light ended up with the Franco. Let's see if Aurora can somehow miraculously turn it around. See Halbert for Goming.
Here we go. They go ahead and pull out the Lord. Carl's going to show himself up here. I'm not sure Aurora is going to be able to do anything.
The flicker in by Light, the bite down was the winner's fortune. Sanji swiping away, down goes the Demon Kite. Light goes as well, it's a little too much. That 7K gold lead. JP closing off the exit on Edward. Changing bites it. Triple kill for Edward. Liquid let go of the Lord to take care of that purple, but the cavalry continue to stomp forward.
That is economy diff at its finest. showing. They just have too many items, too much damage. Aurora will have to play through the defense in base, and this will be Liquid trying not to mess up winning this game. Forced out the flicker from Sanji though.
Oheb's a big problem for Aurora. They've had no answer to it, and he's just been able to go dominant force all over the place. They're going to go ahead and push it into this space. Lord's going to march up. They drop the RWM.
AOG with the tail end of that RWM. Takes down Light. Demon Kite and Edward are holding the ground, but Liquid have already broken in. Lord here at an eighth of its health. Aurora just wailing away. Liquid happy with what they got. They're inside the base.
Yeah, good discipline, and good thing Team Liquid Philippines didn't force anything more. They're already happy with the kill onto Light, which now again reapplies even an insane amount of pressure on this Lapu Lapu and Fred Prince. Liquid can continue this though.
There they go. That is a
Wow.
from the back line. Sideline. Edward cannot stand right in front of Liquid. Sanford goes. JP gets the immortality pop. Can he get out of here? Turret shots. AOG out. They save one body.
I feel like TLPH kind of messed that up. You know, they decided to go for the mid turret, even with a lead. I think they're surprised.
Already saw from them earlier this playoffs.
Look at the sandwich.
Carl Teasy rolling out. Catches one. The AOG. Then JP the flicker from Doming Kite. And of course a few salvos from Doming and you. And JP bites it. DK for the dad.
They went for a play. They scouted Aurora out, but still they only end up.
Was about to spawn, and by the time the Lord goes down, Demon Kite wouldn't have even spawned yet because Liquid can blitz this comfortably.
They're gonna have to go ahead and secure this. Edward Light, are they gonna try to delay this? I don't think they're gonna be able to do much off of this. Surprise is gonna face them down. Edward, he'll just say hi on the TLPH. They'll get back to base. Demon Kite will be up for the defense. And we'll see TLPH approach the base, trying to get the last two base turrets down, potentially.
For Liquid is for them to end it here, lest Aurora turn things around again and start off this best of 7 with a massive turnaround win.
See if they can do it here. Lord approaching up top. TLPH knocking at the base doors here, bottom and mid. Domikite sold his boots. He's got a winner's crown. He knows he's an integral part of the success on this defense. Lord's going to be worked on. Here's TLPH.
AOG. Aurora disperses. Lord now underneath turret range. Aurora takes care of it. Liquid move on to that mid lane. Sanji with the real relation. The hook by Light. JP gets that turret down. Less damage coming in. Down goes Sanji. Aurora collapse on the Liquid. Edward falls after he used that flicker. Aurora still in it.
Aurora defends. We said that they have.
Eventually, the cleanup by Aurora was what took him down. So the Terizla and the Eve have to talk together, work together, and sync their ultimates so that Sanji will be safe. And even if Edward dives him, there won't be a clapback from Aurora.
Well, here we go. Lord's up. It's evolved. Post the 20-minute mark here. TLPH still maintaining the lead that they have. They'll grab the buffs, give it over to Oheb as he grabs the purple and then the orange.
Oh, man.
Look at the positioning here, too, for TLPH. They know they don't have to rush this. They can play with some of the advantage that they have.
Yeah, sad sword for Domikite, and that's bad news for Team Liquid Philippines. That BOD already locked in for him. Yikes, Athena's shield readjustment there through the Winter Crown. Aurora, they can contest this, and Liquid, hey, if they mess up, this is gonna hurt.
Yeah, they're gonna go for this. Oh, in trouble, there's the hook.
We'll go to JP. Light does not want to bite. And we see Edward backing off, not committing any ults just yet. Lord at an eighth of its health.
Oh, Demon Kite trying to get there, but he's trapped.
Sanji with a real manipulation, swiping left, swiping right. Oh, Light, as Demon Kite goes down. The bite down by Light, canceled, and backing off. He uses Flicker, he goes down. Kiel gets another. 2 for none, the trade. In comes Edward, holding the line. Aurora does not like the situation they're in.
Oh, Sanji bought the immortality. JP as well. They jumble around, and now it's only 2 on the defense.
No Lord taken, but the